You've got to keep the body guessing in order to make progress. Now that is absolutely BS, and I'm going to explain to you why it's a load of rubbish and why being consistent with a training program for a longer period of time is actually going to serve you more benefits. Now, in terms of keeping the body guessing, your body is not sat here waiting for you to change up a workout in order to respond. It doesn't work like that. So in terms of your body's adaptations, in terms of getting fitter, and in terms of building muscle, your body works off the principle of progressive overload, which is the notion of making things more challenging over time to increase its efficiency. So with cardiovascular fitness, you want to be training harder or for longer, and that's going to improve its fitness. For building muscle, you want to be training heavier or with more reps. So the best way to do that is to stay consistent, because if you stay consistent with a training plan, you can get good at it, and you can then do that mode of progression that is needed in order to create those changes, whether that's being fitter or being stronger or creating those lean muscle definition gains that you are wanting to make. So the body is not literally waiting for you to just go change it up because I'm bored. Now, the benefit of changing your program more frequently is only from a psychological perspective of adherence. If you get bored quite easily, and if you're more likely to actually go into the gym because you've got a new program and that's keeping you motivated, then that might be the only benefit of changing it more frequently. But if you are really wanting to build muscle or get stronger or train for something more specific within your cardiovascular fitness, like a 5K or what have you, you want to be doing training programs for a certain amount of time. Now, the body doesn't just click with an exercise straight away. When you first do a training plan, your first sort of few weeks will be creating neurological adaptations, which is basically the idea of learning a new skill. Even if you have done that exercise in the past, it's just refamiliarizing and creating those mind-muscle connections. It's only by about week 3, 4, 5 that it becomes kind of like second nature to you, and then you can just start to get stronger at it. And you want to keep progressing that for good amounts of time in order to build that muscle and to get fitter, rather than just as soon as you've got the grips of it, changing it again, because that's when you'll struggle to actually make the progress. So does your body need you to change it up every now and again? Yeah, there'll be times when you reach a plateau or mentally you reach a block, and obviously if you mentally reach a block where you're just getting a bit frustrated or disheartened or bored, then it is better to change it up, because then you will want to go into your sessions a bit more motivated, you're going to train harder. But for the majority, you want to stay consistent for good amounts of periods of time. Anywhere typically between about 12 and 16 weeks in my eyes is perfect, because that's enough time to enjoy the plan, not get too bored, but to give you that time to make those progressions that you need. So don't keep changing it up. Your body does not care if it's new, fresh, whatever. It's not waiting for you to change anything. So get that notion out of your head, stick with it for a good amount of time, stay consistent, get better, and you will see the results as a byproduct.